Ayan, so magandang araw mga kaibigan, mga katungkod. Ayan, so pag-usapan natin ang isang pangyayaring naganap noong June 3 ng hapon po sa Dasmariñas, Cavite. Ito ay tungkol sa isang paaralan na nagdaos ng kanilang graduation ceremony na kung saan ay inimbitahan po nila na maging guest speaker si Miss Sasrogando Sasot, no? Alam po natin na si Ms. Sasrogando Sasot ay isang LGBTQ member, no? Isa po siyang transgender woman. At inimbitahan nga po siya ng nasabing paaralan na maging guest speaker. Okay? So, ang graduation po ng nasabing paaralan ay ginanap po sa Church of God sa Dasmariñas, Cavite, no? Ginanap po ito sa Church of God na kumbaga nandoon din po sa lugar ng Cavite. Isang araw bago ang naturang graduation ceremony ay nakatanggap di umano si Miss Sasrogando Sasot ng mensahe mula sa Church of God. At sinasabi nito na kung itutuloy nito ang pagpapaunlak sa graduation ceremony ng isang paaralan bilang isang speaker ay papatayan ito ng sound system at tatanggalan ng mikropono at ng electricity. Okay? So, kung baga, ay isasabotahe si Miss Sasrogando Sasot ng Church of God kung ituloy nito ang pagpapaunlak sa nasabing graduation ceremony. Alright? So, at nangyari nga po ang hindi inaasahan. Okay? Pagkatapos niyan ay naglabas po ng pahayag ang pinakang pastor po ng Church of God. So babasahin ko na lamang po yung kanyang sinabi, no? Para po mas maintindihan po nating lahat. At kayo na po ang bahalang humusga kung makatarungan po ba yung kanilang ginawa. Kung tama po ba at naaayon po ito sa anumang uri ng rules and regulation o batas man ng tao o ng Diyos. Okay, so intindihin po nating mabuti. Alright, so basahin ko na lamang po ang naging tugon ng senior pastor na si Bishop Anthony V. Velasco ng Church of God, Dasmariñas, Cavite. Ayan, so ito po yung kanyang naging pahayag na matatagpuan po sa kanilang Facebook page, Church of God, Dasmariñas. Letter from the Senior Pastor. The purpose of this letter is to shed light to what transpired last June 3, 2022, Friday afternoon. We, Church of God World Missions Philippines, Dasmariñas, being a religious organization, not an event place, were asked by the school Southern Philippines Institute of Science and Technology or SPIST if we can allow them to use our church facility for their graduation event. With the desire to be of service to the community, the request will be granted provided they will abide with the following conditions, namely, ito po yung tatlong condition na isinaad po ng Church of God sa SPIST. Una, the sanctuary, particularly the pulpit, should not be used for political endorsement. Ayan. So, tapos na po ang election. So, meaning to say, tapos na rin po ang usapin tungkol sa politika, tungkol sa mga politiko. Hindi na po dati dito pag-uusapan kung sino ang kumakandidato, ang ikinakandidato, and so on so forth. Kinakalimutan na rin po sa tagpong ito ang tungkol sa anumang mga protest tungkol sa election. Dahil ang event po na gaganapin ay graduation ceremony ng isang paaralan. Ito po ang graduation ng Southern Philippines Institute of Science and Technology or SPIST. Meaning to say, hindi po nararapat na pag-usapan ang anumang topic na hindi related sa graduation. Pangalawang requirements, that we do not allow LGBTQ to perform a special number or even a guest speaker on our podium or ministry pulpit. Pangalawa po, no? Malaking diskriminasyon po ito sa mga LGBTQ. Dahil hindi po tayo nakakasiguro na kung ang miyembro po ba ng Church of God ay lahat po straight men and women. No? At wala pong sinasabi sa kahit anong Biblia na ang Panginoon po ay mayroong pinipiling tao. Tayo pa kaya na kanyang mga creation lamang ang magbibigay, gagawa ng sarili nating gawa o rules and regulation. Sino ka po? Bishop Anthony V. Velasco. Pangatlo, and a reasonable amount of donation is required to cover for the church upkeep. Siningil po ninyo ng kabayaran ang Southern Philippines Institute of Science and Technology. Ibig pong sabihin, bayad po ang kanilang paggamit ng inyong venue. Hindi po ito masasabing with the desire to be of service to the community. Dahil kung ito po ay desire to be of service to the community, you should allow the Southern Philippines Institute of Science and Technology to conduct the graduation for free. For free. Yun po. Ayan, so panuorin po natin at tingnan mabuti kung ano ang totoong nangyari. Ito po ang video ni Ms. Sasason.
Courage. Dear graduates, that's the beginning and end of everything in your life. Courage. And it is just appropriate that I begin my speech today with that word because of two important reasons. One, there can never be resilience in the face of adversity. And without courage, I wouldn't be here today. Maybe some of you already know that I was supposed to be the speaker of the graduation of your university for the entire day. But I was informed last night that some powerful forces threatened your university, that you wouldn't be able to use this venue if I would be the guest speaker. It was less than 24 hours when they made that threat. And throughout the day, they keep on threatening your university that they would turn off the sound system and then they would ask everybody out if I would continue to speak. So may I ask everyone to give your university a big round of applause. Because it has shown what resilience is in action. So may I continue without the mic being turned off? Looking back, the end of every decade of my existence has been marked by great changes that carried my life into a new chapter. I have always believed that things happen out of necessity, steered by the invisible hands of fate. At 19, I started to become a transgender activist. At 29, I uprooted myself from the Philippines and moved to the Netherlands. and began my study in international relations and law at Leiden University College. And as I turned 39 last year, I want to each of these turning points is that they were preceded and aided by experiences of great love and brush with death, figurative or metaphorical. At 18, I committed suicide by as my body was feeling numb and cold, my R's popping, making me hear a very high-pitched sound, akin to the sound of a flat line. A force radiating from within me made me struggle out of it. After I successfully got myself out of the bedsheet laced with wires, I heard a voice emanating from within me. Use your life to make a difference in someone's childhood. I don't know where that voice came from. Maybe it's from God, from my ancestors, from my higher self, from whatever or from whomever. That voice perhaps is what Martha Graham once called a blessed unrest that keeps us marching and makes us more alive than others. That voice kept me going on. And that voice became my motivation to keep on striving. And whenever I feel giving up, I am reminded of that moment when my mother asked me to choose at the age of 18 between staying and leaving her nest. I chose the romantic choice over the practical one. Staying meant everything would be provided to me, but I had to live as a guy. Living meant living as a girl. And I think everyone knows what happened. I am here in front of you as a testament. I am here in front of you as a testament that you can triumph over any adversities in your life because you are a wonderful human being. Because inside of you is an unrelenting courage that would stand up to anyone. The path ahead of you might be so overwhelming that it paralyzes you. That's why you must approach your life as if it's just a game that you play. Take your time to learn the rules, then skillfully break them so you could have the breakthrough that the dream that lives inside you needs in order for it to forget the fetters of your self-doubt. As you look at your diploma today, please remind yourself that you are not, that piece of paper is a milestone. As you look at your diploma today, I would like you to look at it, not just a piece of paper, but it is a testament of the hard work of your parents, the patience of your teachers, and your endless journey to being and becoming. You would have to drag me out of this if you would like me out.
But just we are supporting, sir, the guest people. You only venture this. Sir, sana ganun din ang ginawa nila sa amin. You're only venture this. Right? Ganun din, sir, ang ginawa sa school. Ano pa ba ito na ilang?
Finish your speech, ma'am. May Facebook live lang.
Okay? Please. Show them respect. Okay? Show them respect. Sir, may I ask, this is Sir Clement, the events coordinator. We need to respect our guest speaker. I would like to ask po the management of CLG, please, patapusin lang natin siya and then we will continue po the proper program for this graduation. We have 970 students in commencement exercises. Hindi po pwede namin hayaan yung mga magulang na nasa likod at mga batang ito na hindi matapos sa kanilang graduation rites. Para po maging effective ang graduation nila, kailangan po itong tapusin. Please po, salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Mahaba pa sana eh, tapusin ko. Dear graduates,
Kinig na lang guys, makinig.
destiny may be written in the stars, but it's what you do with starlight that turns destiny into reality. You are made of stars, a point in infinity, a moment in